The time now, it's 5 o'clock on this Monday evening, March the 10th, 2014. Time now for What Happened to PJ Wiggins, the evening report. Monday evening, March the 10th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. Our congratulations at 5 o'clock in Norton, Massachusetts. Got a temperature of 45 degrees. We have forecast skies. Humidity 46%. Wind speed west by 3 miles per barometer, 29.71 inches. Dew point about 25 degrees, visibility 10 miles. Okay, let's take a look at our radar scope. And shows a couple of blobs of snow showers in the northwestern portions of Vermont and upstate New York. Snow showers in the eastern portions of Nova Scotia and the eastern portions of Prince Edward Island. Snow showers in the eastern portions of Quebec. Snow showers in the western portions of Quebec and the eastern portions of Ontario. Here. Couple of batches of rain showers and thunderstorms from southern Texas and northern portions of Mexico. Rain showers in the north central portions of Missouri. Rain, sleet, and snow showers for northern portions of Nevada, northeastern California, stretching down to Idaho, down for western portions of Wyoming, and through Montana, down for western portions of the Dakotas, and batches of rain showers in the eastern Washington, down for northeastern portions of Oregon, and the rain, sleet, and snow showers in western portions of Oregon, and up in the western Washington state. Snow flurries around the eastern portions of British Columbia, down sleet and rain and snow showers in western central portions of Alberta. Snow showers in the northwestern portions of Saskatchewan. Here, Big Creek, Idaho. Good evening. 35 degrees, overcast skies. Here.
Because the derailed train is still stuck. At last count, EMS says they had 10 people with minor injuries.
Okay, let's take a look at our map situation. Our satellite loop here. Clouds from southern portions of Texas and from Mexico. Batch of clouds from northern portions of Calvin, Nevada. Stretching out in British Columbia, down for 7 Alberta, down for northern and southern portions of Saskatchewan, down for Manitoba, down for Ontario, down for Quebec, stretching down New England, and the batch of clouds stretching down for Dakotas, down for southern Minnesota, down for Wisconsin, stretching down to Iowa, down for Missouri, Central Illinois, Indiana, down for southern Ohio, down to northeastern portion of Nebraska. Here. Batch of clouds from eastern portions of Virginia. Okay, let's take a look at our map situation here. High pressure down in the Four Quarter region, 7 in Arizona, New Mexico, down from 7 Mississippi off the west coast of Florida. Cold front stretching from California down to Nevada. And down for Idaho, station from Idaho, stretching on Montana, down for Wyoming, stretching down for Colorado, and cold front from Kansas, stretching down to Iowa, down for Wisconsin, and stretching down to the Lake Superior, Michigan, pink front down to Ontario, warm station front from Ontario down for Quebec. Stretching on upstate New York and Northern New England area, and cold front from southern Alberta, stretching down for Saskatchewan, down for Manitoba, low pressure down south portions of Idaho, southern Montana, and eastern Wyoming, and then southern portions of Kansas. There. For the bottom from southern Nevada down for southern California, down for the Baja, Mexico, and in front of the bottom from eastern New Mexico down for western portions of Texas, and in front of the bottom from southern Virginia down for the Carolinas and in Georgia. We got 43 degrees. The temperature in Boston, station front from western Texas down for Mexico, and then the Gulf of Mexico, station front off the Virginia coastline. We got 43 degrees out temperature now in Boston. It's 59, and in Washington D.C. 72 in Atlanta, 78 out in Miami, 76 in Dallas, Texas, 59 in Brownsville, Texas, 70 in.
It's one of the worst animal hoarding cases in recent memory. Nearly 200 animals.
Kansas City, 53 in Chicago and Minneapolis, 67 in Denver, 65 in Salt Lake City, 61 in Albuquerque, 40 in Great Falls, Montana, 49 in Seattle, 61 in San Francisco, and 73 in Los Angeles.
Different areas of the
Okay, let us take a look at our radar scope, and it shows our current conditions around the region. It's 43 in Boston, it's 40 out in Bedford, 43 out in Pittsburgh, 41 in Beverly, 39 in Gloucester, 42 out in Norwood, 45 in Taunton, and New Bedford, 41 in Falmouth, 39 out in Provincetown, and Chatham, 42 in Martha's Vineyard, and Nantucket. It's 45 in Taunton, New Bedford, it's 43 out in Smithfield, 41 in West very early 39 in Blackout, 38 in New London, 45 in New Haven, 44 in Bridgeport, 43 in Denbury, and then in Meriden, 45 in Waterbury, 46 in Norfolk, 43 in Windsor Locks, 39 in Stockbridge, 37 in Worcester, 46 in Milford, 41 in Webster, 43 in Fitchburg, 38 in Garner, 42 in Greenfield, 40 in Amherst, 43 in Springfield, 37 in North Adams, and in Pittsfield, 40 in Albany, 36 in Maine, Brattleboro, Vermont, 37 in Keene, and Concord, New Hampshire, 30 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 41 in Nashville, New Hampshire, 35 in Pottsville, New Hampshire, 51 in New York City, 40 in Islip, and 43 out in Montauk. Okay, let's take a look at our
area to get 48 inches of snow or more.
HPC forecast discussion here.
Because there'll be a lot of mild air involved in the first 2/3 of the storm. We'll talk much more about that coming up in a little while.
Rain and snow found on over Rockies and in the plains. Development surface low from the plains to the east coast. Amount start to the work week for the main places. A cold front moving front the western United States along with an upper level of trouble will keep showers and high amount of snow into the forecast from the Northern Rockies and the high plains. Added to the front, warmer temperatures will result in high snow levels. These will lower the passage of the front. The storm system emerging over the plains by Tuesday's forecast result in low-level cyclogenesis over Kansas with overrunning precipitation from the north of the surface low. Much colder air will be arriving beyond the front as the system tracks eastward by Wednesday morning. This low should reach the Ohio Valley over the Mid-Atlantic by Wednesday night. A band of moderate snow is forecast from the northern Ohio Valley to the northeast United States, and heavy snow is likely from New England on Thursday. Gusty winds are likely beyond this. System has much colder air rushes into the region on Thursday. Warmer temperatures will be enjoyed by many across the central and eastern United States at the beginning of the work week. Widespread highs in the 60s and 70s are likely from the central plains to the mid-Atlantic and near 80 degrees farther to the south. Fair? Okay, let's take a look at our forecast discussion for New England air.
And suspicious items.
Inactive polar jet stream will bring another bout of light windy precipitation to the island region, especially northern Massachusetts and southwestern Hampshire. Therefore, the polar jet lifts northward along milder weather to spread the region Tuesday with temperatures rising in the 50s. A powerful area of low pressure then develops Wednesday and tracks over the near southern New England, bringing heavy rain and snow to the area. Still too early to determine exactly how much rain and snow will be fall, but dry but fairly cold weather briefly returns later Thursday into Friday. Much warmer weather is likely to begin next weekend. Near term, another band of ice and tropic lift arrives this evening, and the majority of the dynamic should remain drawn north, and so only expected scattered snow and rain showers. Conditions expected to rise clear after midnight across southern New England. Temperatures will be tricky and largely depend on how quickly the skies clear. At this point, thinking there will be enough clouds lingering to prevent ideal radiation cooling conditions stayed close to MOS, conscientious for minimum temperatures overnight. Temperatures right around freezing does open the door for some ice potential, particularly across portions of northern Massachusetts where the 925 millibar temperatures are above freezing. This is a low probability at this point, so not planning any adversities at the time. Okay, let's take a look at tomorrow. A feel of spring expected on Tuesday as we wait the midweek storm that's tomorrow will bring a hint of spring in southern New England, and temperatures rise to the low to mid-50s across most of southern New England on Tuesday.
Including the United States.
And some of the 40s in Vermont, northern New Hampshire, Vermont. So a taste of spring on tomorrow before the midweek storm. And latest on the midweek storm. Heavy snow possible across northwest Massachusetts and southwest New Hampshire. Wednesday to early Thursday morning, a modest shift to the storm track to the south would bring the heavy snow into at least north central Massachusetts. So the highest concentration of probably
more than 40 aircraft, 30 ships are scouring the west coast of Malaysia and the Gulf of Thailand. Malaysian officials say that the
temperatures will drop rapidly and rain will change to snow Wednesday night across southern New England. This could produce very slippery travel Wednesday night and a Thursday morning. Here,
determined that they were not related to the plane, and the clock is ticking. The plane's flight recorders will run out of power to emit a homing signal. We've got 30.
Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For tonight, most of the skies got low in 33 degrees, south wind about 3 to 5 miles per hour. Tuesday, most of the sun skies down near 52 degrees, west wind about 7 to 10 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Tuesday night, most of the skies got low in 33 degrees, west wind about 5 miles per hour, coming in the evening. Wednesday, rain mainly afternoon, high near 47 degrees, calm wind becoming east about 6 miles per hour in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation is 8%, new precipitation amounts between a quarter and a half inch possible. For that, rain, snow, sleet before 3 a.m., then sleet likely possibly mixed with snow, low around 22 degrees. Southeast wind about 5 to 9 miles per hour, becoming in north after midnight. The winds could gust as 24 miles per hour, chance of precipitation is 8%. Thursday, still likely mainly before 9 a.m., most of the clouds got high near 26 degrees, chance of precipitation is 6%. Thursday night, podcast clouds low in 11 degrees. Friday, sun skies high near 36 degrees. Friday night, podcast got low in 27 degrees. Saturday, sun skies high near 50 degrees. Saturday night, podcast got low in 27 degrees. Sunday, sun skies high near 43 degrees. Sunday night, podcast got low in 22 degrees. But Monday, podcast skies will high near 45 degrees. Peters, what a phrase of the night. Of the evening, a cloudy day and damp and a spring-like day tomorrow before the midweek storm. This is PJ with you, but for good evening with good positive. Be soon 11. Have a good evening.